a friend of the show. I don't know if that's too bold to put that out there. It's the Emmy Award-winning actor and comedian Rob Corddry is back with us. Rob, you're the best.
Oh, man. This is all I want is friend of the show status everywhere. on shows that don't even exist anymore.
Congratulations, you're a friend of Different Strokes. They actually love you on Different Strokes.
That's where it started. That's where the dream started.
Well, all you have to do, we'll pick games in a minute. 5 games we'll give you against the spread. All you got to do is having a winning record, and you beat Jerry Ferrara. So take that.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I did want to rub it in a little bit. Did you see my Eagles beat your Patriots in week 1? That was pretty decisive.
Yeah, I did see it, and I also heard your AutoZone read.
Yeah,
like let's like a little bit more life in the commercial reads. Huh?
Get in the zone, AutoZone read.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Come on.
How would you do it, Rob?
Can I coach you?
Please,
Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Get in the zone. AutoZone.
AutoZone.
Yeah. Zone.
Well, I was so focused on you coming on, I was nervous. I couldn't focus on AutoZone.
But yes, the Patriots lost week 1 once again.
That doesn't mean you have
once again.
That doesn't mean
like
you
it
have to
happens
go after,
all the time.
So you have to go after my read because the Patriots lost?
Yeah.
That's right. I went low.
He's lashing out. I would too. You came on, you insulted his team. So Rob Corddry is joining us, Emmy Award-winning actor and comedian. I know what's wrong in New England. I know what's wrong. It's not the offense. It wasn't the fact that you were facing the Patriots. It's a massive, massive story happening. It's going totally under the radar. Belichick is breaking up with his girlfriend, Linda. They've been in this prolonged, messy breakup. Rob, it's throwing off everything in Patriots Nation.
I was going to say, like, what's possibly wrong with the Patriots? They looked great week 1. They really did. They played, I'm going to call it a competitive loss. But yes, I could have done without all the cutting to Belichick, melting in the rain like the Wicked Witch of the East. Somebody give him a slicker, for God's sake. That nothing
That's
worse than looking at that sour puss than covered in rain.
Rob, I don't understand. I have a lot of friends from Boston. They were happy with the Patriots' loss in week 1. This used to be Titletown like 5 years ago. Now they're happy with a competitive loss. What is happening?
But you do understand. This is what happens. I mean, we're the bad guys. It's so weird. We've been the bad guys for so long, and I love rooting for the bad guys. I've never had that before in my life. I was a Red Sox fan, and this felt like really neat. And now we're the bad guys who lose. So that's not as fun.
Congrats.
Yeah, I know, right? So I'm bullish on these Pats.
Well, I mean, how far do you think they're going to go this year? How bullish?
Boy, how far do you want them to go?
I want them to lose all the time. I'm a Bills fan, but how far do you think? Are they a playoff team?
Are they going to go to this? Are they a Super Bowl team? Not yet.
Okay.
No. They'll be in the playoffs.
All right. I like that. Mark it down.
By the way,
they'll be in the playoffs.
Before we get to the big, real quick Boston story. Did you guys see the headline that Shohei Ohtani likes the Red Sox because he's friends with the head of Reebok and they're worried that they already have a DH? But can you imagine Shohei in Fenway? That would be something.
Yes. The answer to your question is yes.
You take him?
I take him. Sure. Whoever wants to be on, especially a DH.
Not just the DH. Rob Corddry is the Emmy Award-winning actor and comedian. He joins the show. We're doing Celebrity NFL Game Pickers. Celebrity Pickers sounds weird, but Game Pickers. We're going to do that in just a moment. We didn't get into this last time you were on, Rob, but you were an 80 for Brady. Like, how jealous does that make other Boston other actors who are from Boston who I presume also worship Brady? Yeah,
I don't know. I hope that it doesn't make them jealous, or part of me hopes it makes them really jealous. I don't know. It was, by the way, a thrill because I've never in my 20 plus something year career been asked to do a Boston accent. And so I was just chomping at the bit, and I got to play and like basically an alcoholic townie who somebody threw a mic and a camera at. And that was super fun. Super, super fun.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you'd like to do this. We don't want to bring you on and have you, perform for us like you're some, like dancing monkey or something. But if you wanted to do your picks in a Boston accent.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Well,
why not?
Okay. Well, I guess.
Do whatever you want. I'm a friend of the show.
You're a friend of the show.
That's what friends do.
Exactly.
That's what friends do.
I love it. If all my friends did exactly what I asked them to do at all times on live radio. All right, well, hit the music, Stu.
Time for Celebrity Picks.
It's our little Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous music, if you remember that TV show. Which you were also a friend of.
Yeah,
yes.
Right,
exactly. Same book, same page. All right, so this is Emmy Award-winning actor and comedian Rob Corddry doing his 5 NFL picks for week 2, and he's going to do them in a Boston accent. Rob, it's really up to you. However much you want to talk about these games or as little is up to you.
All right. I have a lot to say about everything.
All right, well, let's waste no time. How about Dolphins at Patriots? Let's get right in there with your Pats. Patriots are getting 3 points, 3-point underdog.
Dolphins, Pats. All right, let's get something. Let's get in something straight at the outset. I'm not using my brain on this pick. All right, I'm using a different part of my body, a different organ, one that fills itself with blood and gets bigger, right? And I'm of course talking about what?
It's a family show, Rob. I don't know if we could say.
I'm talking about my heart. Now, I'm not saying that the Pats are going to demolish the spread, but they're going to win. So I will happily take the Pats at plus 3 points. Thank you.
Love it. Let's move on. Jets at Cowboys. The Cowboys are a 9.5-point favorite.
Yeah. Jets and Cowboys. I'll answer your question with a question. What was the spread of this game before Aaron Rodgers got hurt?
3 points.
Doesn't matter. It was wildly different. It was wildly different. So let's think of this in terms of a simple equation, right? Shall we? The Jets' offensive line plus the Cowboys' defense times Zach Wilson equals Cowboys, parentheses, at minus 9.5 points.
We love it. Taking the Cowboys and doing a little math on the side. Maybe if Good Will Hunting 2 comes out, Rob, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this getting old?
No.
Yeah, well.
We love it. Raiders.
Get in the zone. Auto zone.
Raiders at the Bills. Bills are 8.5-point favorites.
Well, all right. I'm going to drop it just for sake of just that. I know I can tell when things get old. So the Raiders and the Bills. The Raiders and the Bills. Well, the Bills are having a really hard week of practice this week. It's a really tough week. There's a lot of meetings. A lot of tears, a lot of scoldings. So they are going to be playing with something to prove, sort of like a child coming off of a punishment, wanting to be the best kid. So I'm going to take the Bills at minus 8.5.
Okay. Chiefs at the Jags. Jags are a 3.5-point underdog.
Oh, Chiefs at the Jags. All right. Well, the Chiefs are going to win if Kelsey and Jones play, right?
Yes, they're both questionable right now.
We can all agree. They're questionable. Big Q. So we're really betting on them coming back. And I spent $44 to keep Kelsey in my auction draft league. So I'm going to make that bet and take the Chiefs at minus 3.5 points.
Okay, last one for you. The Ravens at the Bengals. Bengals 3.5-point favorites.
Oh, this is good. This is good. This one's easy, right? This is the easiest one out of all of them. You should have started with this one. This is such a good matchup. I'm really looking forward to this. It's probably the game of the week. It's going to be a close game. So 3.5 points is, I think, too much to give to the Bengals. I'm going to take the Ravens at plus 3.5.
Ooh. Rob,
yeah, that's right. You heard it here first. Get in the zone, auto zone.
Rob, how's the fantasy start for you? I lost Eckler. I think I lost Eckler. He was my big pick this year. You getting off to a good start with all your teams?
I don't know. I started sort of with a whimper. I think I won 2 out of my 3 leagues, but they weren't great win. I won by like change, you know. It was
stressful.
It's like 76 and a quarter, you know. It was those decimal points, man, stressed me out.
Just when you start praying for your kicker.
Yeah.
Just like, please, please.
Yes.
Rob, do you do what I do? Like, a guy has a decent week 1 and you spend your entire free agent budget on them. Like, I went all in on Puka Nacua this week.
Oh, no, that's a good move, man.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think you did a terrible thing there. I love that. I drafted him.
Oh, really?
In my main league. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you got to be so happy with that.
Drafted him, and I drafted Zay Flowers. Like, I'm very excited about both those picks.
Ooh.
I hate to be the person to say this, but Puka Nacua missed practice today with an oblique injury. We will keep you updated on the latest there. Rob Corddry is the Emmy award-winning actor and comedian. Last one for you from me, Rob, and thanks so much for doing this. It's awesome. Because you are on Ballers, you probably get asked about The Rock in every single interview you do, and it will happen from now to the end of time. So here's another one for you. He was on the Pat McAfee show. He's going to be on ESPN Game Day tomorrow from Boulder, Colorado. The Rock is in Boulder to just add to the Deion Sanders hype and everything that's going on. He said he doesn't have a chauffeur. This is like what keeps him grounded, that he drives himself everywhere. Is that actually true, or is that BS?
Let's get something straight. And I'm, again, talking to you from my heart. The Rock doesn't get driven. He drives. And he drives this badass Ford pickup truck. And I'm not kidding. I'm not going to say that. I was going to say if he had a chauffeur, perhaps he'd show up on time. But I was just kidding about that.
Just jokes.
We're friends.
Yeah.
We're friends. I wish him the best.
By the way, if he needed parts for that Ford, if he needed parts for that Ford pickup, I'll tell you where he could go there, Rob.
Oh, it's massive, by the way. Yeah. Like, it's all lifted up, and the tire. Okay. You've never seen tires this big. It's awesome.
Well, I mean, this guy can't really drive like a Mini Cooper. Are you the same way? No chauffeurs for you, or same down to earth? That's what keeps you grounded.
I mean, no. I just don't like to be driven. I'm not a good passenger. You know, I don't. I like driving. I was on Top Gear for 2 years. Like, I like to drive, man. You know.
Look out, though. Do you drive like, people from Massachusetts have a reputation?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad you said that. Yeah, we drive offensively. And, so that was where my formative years, it makes a difference. Trying to teach my kids how to drive now, and it's like, I'm going against my every instinct. Floor it, dude. Floor it. It's yellow.
It's like, no. Just cut that jerk off. He totally deserves it. It's like the scene from Naked Gun where they're like, extend your arm, extend your middle finger. Okay, Rob Corddry, you're the best for doing this. Thank you so much. Good luck in hopefully beating Jerry Ferrara as part of our celebrity.
I think I'm going to get all. I mean, I think you guys will agree. I'm going to get all those.